In this guide, we will show the centralized payment functionality in D365 Finance and Operations. This functionality will allow you to receive or generate payments from customers or vendors who are in multiple legal entities. Using this functionality, the single transaction will be settled in each individual legal entity, and due to from between the legal entities will be set up automatically. We have two companies, the company where the invoice will be generated and the company where the payment will be processed. We are in company USMF, where we are going to generate the payment. On the vendor side, let's create a vendor payment journal for our centralized payments. Using the Accounts Payable module under Payments, let's going to create a new vendor payment journal. We are going to using the standard functionality, selecting the vendor account for which we want to proceed the payment. We click on Settle Transactions to see all the outstanding invoices for the specific vendor and for all the legal entities. In this case, I'm going to select this invoice, and in the line details you can see that the company is not the USMF company, but it is DEMF, where the invoice has been processed. Let's post the journal. Once the journal has been posted, we have on the voucher the account payable that was debited and the bank account that was credited. On the related vouchers, we have the intercompany receivable between USMF and DEMF companies that was debited and the account payable that was credited according to the intercompany accounting setup. Checking on the vendor transactions, we can see that the invoice that comes from the DEMF company is automatically settled with the correspondent payment in company USMF.
If we move in DEMF company and we check on the vendor transactions, we can see that the invoice that was generated in DEMF is automatically settled after the payment posting in USMF company accordingly to the intercompany accounting setup.
The same steps can be followed to process customer centralized payments using the customer payment journals. So in company USMF, let's generate the payment. Let's create a new customer payment journal. Let's select the customer account. Under Settle Transactions, we can see all the outstanding invoices for the specific customer for all the legal entities. In this case, the invoice that I want to pay is this one. And in the line detail, you can see that the company is the DEMF, which is the company where we generated the invoice. Let's proceed with the payments. And post the journal. Once the journal has been posted, on the voucher, we have the account receivable that was credited and the bank account that was debited. Under related vouchers, we have the intercompany payable between the DEMF and USMF company that was credited and the account receivable that was debited according to the intercompany accounting setup. Checking on the customer transactions, we can see that for this specific customer, the invoice that comes from the EMF company is automatically settled with the correspondent payment in company USMF.
If we move in DEMF company and we check on the customer transactions, we can see that the invoice that was generated in DEMF is automatically settled after the payment posting in USMF company accordingly to the intercompany accounting setup.